the mystic state soon fades away, though it leaves a deep sense of authority. Effect. After it passed away, some of it becomes part of your being. But it soon fades away, that intensity and that experience. You have to come back to that in order to get. And that's, clear in the experiences of Sahaba Ikram Ridwanullah Ta'ala alayhim ajma'in. Because some of them asked the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam that. So some of the Sahabas, the companions of the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, asked him that when we are with you, we are in an what obviously I'm using my own words, so I have to be careful here. I'm not translating the hadith. What Hazrat Hanzalah radiallahu ta'ala anhu, I think, and the hadith is in Sahih Muslim and other books, in Tirmidhi as well, I think. It's like when Ya Rasulullah, when we are with you, it is as if we see the hellfire, we see the paradise. We are in a totally different world and in a totally different state or hal. And hadith says, part of hadith says, it's Hazrat Hanzalah radiallahu ta'ala says, قلت يا رسول الله نكون عندك تذكرنا بالنار والجنة حتى كأن رأي عين, as if we are seeing them with our. But فإذا خرجنا من عندك, when we go back to our houses and our wives and our kids and our day-to-day life, Hazrat Hanzalah said, Nasina Kasiran, that we don't have that state that feeling, that intensity, that concentration, where we can experience the other world as if we are seeing it with our own eyes. And the Prophet ﷺ said to him, that's how it is in our three, what it means. Again, I'm not using Prophet ﷺ's words here, but life is like that. You can't live with that sort of intensity all the time, because you're living in this world. You have your worldly duties as well, you have to. But what the Prophet ﷺ's injunction implied, that you have to go back to, sort of get your fuel. This is the fuel, That Imam Ibn Taymiyyah, for example, says he used to sit after Fajr until Ishraq or whenever, doing zikr. And his student, Ibn Qayyim, rahmatullah alayh, says that he said that something like, this is my fuel. If I don't do this, I will feel deprived of, as if, you are without food or something. So the Prophet ﷺ said to Hazrat Hanzalah radiallahu ta'ala anhu, وَالَّذِي نَفْسِي بِيَدِهِ, وَالَّذِي نَفْسِي بِيَدِهِ, that's Prophet ﷺ's Mubarak words. If you لو تدومون على ما تكونون عندي وفي الذكر, if you perpetuate in that state, and that's sort of very difficult for most people, especially for non-prophets. If you perpetuate in this condition or state or hal, and you are with me, so that's sohbah, when you are with me. Sohbah of the Prophet obviously is the best of the sohbah, but also the sohbah of other awliya Allah has to a lesser degree the same effect. Sohbah, like being with the Prophet, being with someone who is connected to that world, who actually lives in that world, and his life in this world is just a reflection of that real living, and he's permanently connected to this world. So when you sit with him, you get that feeling all the time and that state all the time. So the Prophet said, وَالَّذِي نَفْسِي بِيَدِهِ إِنْ لَوْ تَدُومُونَ عَلَى مَا تَكُونُونَ عِنْدِي, So when you are with me, and وفي الذكر, الذكر, remembrance, because in remembrance you are actually, remembrance mean all things, not just zikr, what people call zikr, but Quran is obviously the best of zikr and hadith, and all what remembrance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in general. So if you perpetuate in being with me and with zikr, and then you are in that state, or if you were to perpetuate in that state, actually Prophet self لَسَافَهَتْكُمْ الْمَلَائِكَةُ عَلَى فُرُشِكُمْ وَفِي طُرُقِكُمْ في طُرُقِكُمْ. Malaika, the angels of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, will shake hand with you in your beds and in your walkways, meaning that would be a totally different life. But obviously you can't always be with me, and you can't always at the level of remembrance which you are when you experience this, because you have to go back to your other earthly duties, which are duties as well, with your wives, with your families, with your economic activity. So Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, walakin ya Hanzalah sa'atan wa sa'atan, salasa marat. Prophet sallallahu. So these are moments. These are moments when you are. So you have to come back to that. So it can't be sustained on a permanent basis for most people. So you have to go back to that. Anyway, let's go back to Iqbal now. So this is clear from the fact that